All right, one of the biggest things that a lot of agencies and agency owners struggle with is like, what are we even selling? I'm going to break that whole entire thing down in this video. If you're new to the channel, my name's Luke. I run an agency, do $80K a month, and pretty much on this channel, I'm teaching everything that I know and I've learned over the last year and a half where I've grown my business. And if you've been watching for, as long as I've been posting, you probably know I give away all my free resources. I have a link for it below. There's 20 documents, SOPs, frameworks, everything you could ever need to start your agency. It's all free. Links below. Go grab them. But today, we're specifically going to get into what are we actually selling, how does it benefit business owners, and in what way do we actually, explain the value of what we have to a owner that we're talking to. Because a lot of people mess up right here. They try to over-explain. They don't even understand what they're selling, and they don't understand the outcomes that they're trying to provide to these owners. So I'm going to fix all of that right now. Now, I know this looks stupid, and this looks so simple, but this is the one-sentence pitch you should be using. We're going to use law firms for an example. So what are you selling? What do we do? What are you doing? I help law firms capture more leads by automating their follow-up so they never miss another deal. That's what you're selling. That's what you do. It's that simple. You're not selling, oh, I have this crazy system, API keys, webhooks, and I do this. No, I help law firms capture more leads by automating their follow-up so they never miss another deal. It genuinely is that simple. That's what you're selling, and that's how you need to think about it. 99% of the time, a prospect will not ask you how the system works, how you built it, what you used to build it. They don't care because they just want the outcome. So the reason this pitch works is because you help X niche. So not all businesses, you help one niche. You help them capture more leads. That's the outcome that they want to hear. Not automation, it's a measurable result. I help them capture X amount of leads, X amount of more leads, whatever it is. How you do it? By automating follow-up. That's how you actually do it. No manual work. That's the method that you're using to pretty much, give them the outcome that they want. And then never miss another deal. That's the pain point, and that's why, they're losing money. And that's the urgency behind it as well. So something as simple as, I help law firms capture more leads by automating their follow-ups and never miss another deal. You'll close more deals off of saying this than you will off of saying some crazy, just like this. We provide AI automation solutions that leverage cutting-edge technology to streamline your business processes. They're going to be like, what is this dude talking about? What is this guy talking about? That just sounds confusing. It's going to confuse them. And people still are not always completely trusting in AI, right? So they want to know that there's a human behind it and that you're running the system and it's not just AI doing its thing. So instead, do this. I help law firms capture more leads by automating their follow-up so they never miss another deal. Do you see how much more simple, how much more clean that is than it is to be like, we provide AI solutions that, no. That just sounds ridiculous. It turns a client off, and you don't want to be saying all that. So, the service. This is 3 pieces. This is just, this is just a simple setup. I'm not saying this is what you have to sell. I'm saying this is how your offer should look. The service. There's 3 pieces. This is what you're actually delivering. Missed call text back, web form instant follow-up, CRM integration. You're not building crazy AI systems. You're solving a simple problem. They are missing calls. You automate the follow-up so that they don't miss calls. Missed call text back. What does it do? Sounds like what it is. Anyone that texts a business who, or calls the business that does not get answered, hey, this is X business. I saw you called. What can I help you with? Then it'll have a conversation with them, and then the goal that you train it to do is go book an appointment. Simple. Web form instant follow-up. Auto text plus email anyone who fills out the form on their website. It's the same thing, it's solving the same problem missed call text back does. It solves the same problem. Thanks for reaching out. We'll get back to you within the hour. Schedule a call here. So they can schedule literally their own call right there. CRM integration, all leads tracked. This is very important. A lot of businesses don't use it, and it's kind of dumb because you can go back and you can retarget those businesses with retargeting campaigns, and that's the easiest business you'll get. Anybody that's spent money with you before, they're more likely to spend more money with you, and it costs less to bring a returning client in than it does to get a whole new client. It costs more money to acquire a new client than to reactivate an old client, if that makes sense. Should make sense. So CRM is very important. If they don't have a CRM where they're tracking everything, they're losing money. They're losing a ton of money. And these are the 3 things right here that, I would say to a law firm right here. Pricing breakdown. So this is what you charge and why. Upfront, $3,500, just use as an example. What's included? Missed call text back system, web form instant follow-up setup, CRM integration, initial testing and tweaks, client training, recurring 500 to 1K, system maintenance, monthly optimization, adding new features, ongoing support, troubleshooting. The math for the client, and this is why $3,500 is a no-brainer. Say they're getting 20 leads a week. Leads missed, they're missing 10. Leads lost per month, that's 40. Close rate 5%. Deals lost per month, 2 deals. Value per deal 3K. Money lost $6,000. Your solution, my solution, same thing. One-time setup, $3,500. Monthly maintenance is gonna be $500. ROI timeline literally pays for itself in 3 weeks, and they're gonna save $6,000 per month off of this simple setup that you're gonna give them. So it's literally a no-brainer. You need to go into this basically pitching as it's a no-brainer. Like pretty much when you drop price, like you should just be like, yeah, it's 3.5K. Or I wouldn't say that. I would say it's gonna be $3,500. How do you want to proceed? Because it is a no-brainer. Genuinely, it's a no-brainer, and they're gonna see a return on their investment very, very quickly. And here's some examples of some service add-ons. So you could do paid ads management, $1,500 to $3,000 a month. Facebook, Instagram, Google. This is what I do. This is what I do with ASMA. I'll run Facebook or Google ads, whatever it is. And I'll have the AI systems as well. Generate more leads, manage ad budget, optimization, everything like that. Add on to, if they're very, website heavy and pretty much everybody's coming through their website, you can put an AI chatbot. But honestly, you probably don't need them. I'd upsell something else. But just an example again, $1,500 setup, $200 a month. Don't try to sell chatbots for more than $100, $200 a month. They're not worth it. They're not worth more than that. Business owners just kind of think that they're cool, pretty much. Website chatbot pre-qualifies leads, answers common questions, everything like that. Add-on number 3 could be like multi-location if they have multiple branches, multiple locations. $2,500 per location, just to set up the same stuff, and you'll make a little more money. Recurring progression, 1 client. Month 1, $500 a month. Just launched. You're just getting results here. Month 3, core only, still $500 a month, seeing 30% more qualified leads and captured leads. By month 6, you're probably getting about $2,500 a month because now you're doing ads as well. And then from here, by month 9, you're generating a lot more leads. Month 12, you're making even more money. You can add chatbot for qualification, everything like that, and have it pretty much just getting its whole goal is to get the prospect to book. Year 1 from a total client, you can easily end up getting around $22,000 off of 3.5 up front, and then upselling along the way. That's very, very, very realistic. You only need 5 of these clients to make 6 figures a year. So very simple video. It's just something that a lot of people mess up with, so I wanted to hop on here and do what I can to help out. Pretty much after this video, you should now know pretty much what you're selling, why you're selling it, how it works. Again, it was a very simple video. I have a 3-hour breakdown over everything on my channel. You can go check that. That's way, 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 way more in depth. But again, I do have all my free resources. I'm going to leave a link below. Scripts, SOPs, like literally everything you can need that my personal team uses. I'm going to leave a link below. Grab it all for free. And if you're one of those people that's very serious about either getting into this or scaling your agency, I work with a few people one-on-one every month. I do not take everybody, but if that sounds like you, I'm going to leave a link below as well. You can go below and apply, but I do not take everyone. So if that is you, please make sure you're serious. But with that being said, I'm going to have another video out tomorrow. I'm on my grind right now. I'm getting y'all as many videos as I can this month. And yeah, go start your business. Stop waiting. Take initiative and go make some money.